You should just be following us.
Yeah, I gotta finish watching the walkthrough.
I'm getting readings.
I know, I gotta finish the walkthrough.
This has jumped up to OHMS has jumped up to 30. Oh my God! I turned on my Ovilus. It just said prayer. Nice. Nice. Things. Oh my God! Prayer things. Prayer things. The crystals. Prayer things. Yes. That's pretty. That is awesome. And I've got crystals. So, perfect. Yeah. She just got one that on her Ovilus, she just got one that said prayer things. And she's got prayer things on her. And so do we, them crystals.
Yep. Yeah, it's crystal set up there.
Feel free to talk. Anybody who wants to talk, any spirit that is willing to come forward.
Well, what are you getting so far on your part of the investigation back here?
I'm getting EVPs.
You picking up EVPs on your spirit box?
Picking up EVPs on the spirit box.
So far, I've been running an EMF detector and been getting random spikes between this yellow and orange. There's a cat ball back here set up. On top of the headstone so we can see if it's going to go off. When we first did our walkthrough, we were picking up stuff on the SLS back here. Who knows what will go on. My wife's going to continue investigating back here.
Feel free to use any energy that you have.
We got trigger objects set up throughout here. You can see right up here, we got another trigger object of healing stones and earth stones, different types of quartz and crystals. Tori's been running an SLS. Tommy's been running spirit box, picking up things. Another trigger object. Got a cat ball set up here. Not in a really good spot, but I'm thinking about moving this one. Actually, I'm going to grab that and move it. But I honestly feel like a good corner would be back here. As we got another cat ball sitting down there, still hasn't lit up yet. Another trigger object to bring spirits. I'm gonna bring this other cat ball back here where we've been getting confirmed reports on our equipment. So far, reading all green on the EMF.
something else.
What? Go in and...
Say it again. Items? Oh, maybe. The items. The items. Yep. Yourself.
Well, we're going to continue investigating back here.
Yeah.
Since this seems to be where most of our...
Well, I'm getting a lot of EVPs back here. This one's, what is this one? Gotten 7 EVPs from this area already.
I'll go back here. Find a level ground to set this up at. Hey, honey? Honey. Cat ball did not move, and as I walked up, it went off.
But we gotta take into account for the wind, but that's awesome. Are you recording it?
Yes.
Okay.
I set up an EMF detector over there and a motion sense ball. I'll set up another motion sense ball. Oh shit. These are not here to hurt you.
Nice.
These are here to let us know if there's any spirits here. Now, if there is anybody here, can you walk up and try to grab onto that black box up there, or light off one of these motion detect balls for us? Something, and try to move that one up there. Like I said, we're not here to hurt you. Well, thank you. Let go of that cat ball on top there.
You know, I don't know if that's the wind doing that or if it really is spirit, but he's getting a lot of activity on the motion detection ball.
Alright. Thanks for confirming that you're here with us. Now, light any one of these objects up. Grab on either that black box, light up the motion detection ball at the bottom, or light that one up at the very top. But light them up if it's a yes for the answer to my questions. Are you here to cause us harm?
Same one I got as earlier.
Are you at peace? Are we disturbing your peace?
Oh no.
Do you think your job here on Earth is not done yet? Like I said, grab onto any one of these devices over here. They're not going to hurt you. Make them light up. Use your energy.
No, actually this program is. Let me switch to a different program. See an awful lot of EVPs. I'm starting to think this might be pre-rigged. I don't know. See if there's any ghosts in the area.
us over here to record. You feel like letting us know you're here? Just light off any one of them devices. The camera will pick it up, and that'll let us know that you're here. Sorry, you just heard the ground in your hand.
There's a really tall spirit by that tree. I mean, tall. This one. I'm not smacking the tree. But it comes and goes. Come back. Yeah.
Research on that, but back here actually used to be the playground for the old trailer park.
Should I get off the microphone? It's about this. You can't record it. No, it won't. It won't give me sound on mine. Wow. What is your name? Hello. My name is Paula. This is Tracy, and that's Joe. Only here trying to communicate. I just got quiet. Oh, I heard a child. Are there any children spirits out here? I am using the Necrophonic app for those of you who would like to know what I'm using. Getting a lot of spirit interference.
Now tell me what you were picking up on the SLS.
On the SLS, I was picking up a spirit that either looked like it was standing there or was trying to climb the tree as it was getting taller and longer.
Which we could post those shorts later on.
Make sure you get Tracy. And that's Tracy. God, I got God from a child. I'm Paula. Nice to meet you.
So far, what have you been using?
I've been flipping back and forth because when I go down there, I have nothing, and I come up here, and then my SD7 finally works. So it said hello when I turned it on before. It was just clear as day, little kid, hello. But obviously, I didn't have my
Yeah.
thing recording.
Yeah, that's the first. I mean, that's what Paula got down there pretty much was hello and silence
Yep.
and quiet.
I think the thing I've had the most luck on is the Ovilus. It
Right.
likes her shoes.
Huh?
It likes her shoes.
Yeah. Alright, gonna go up here to these trigger items up here. If there's any spirits here with us. This is gonna be the hard part because there is a lot of wind. I don't know how accurate these cat balls are gonna pick up anything. As you see, I got one on the ground there. But that one has not went off. Is it still on? Yep, it's still on. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. But it is lighting up when I move it. There's clearly something back here in the unmaintained portion of the cemetery, but we don't know what.
I'm getting more responses on the ghost voice than I am the necrophonic. Well, the necrophonic I was getting some responses, but as far as ghost tube goes, not very many responses. Now, I don't know if this ghost voice app that I'm using, where I'm getting the most EVPs, is a botched program. I'm going to do some more research into it to find out. But I was getting a lot of EVPs on there. Now, the reason I think it could be botched is because I was getting so many EVPs, because EVPs just don't happen one right after another. So,
Sometimes they can though, because we are in a cemetery.
right, we are in a
There
cemetery.
could be
there
multiple.
are a lot of spirits. There are multiple spirits here, which I don't know. What did you do? Take the cat ball off, or did it fall?
I took it off because I don't know how accurate it is because of the wind.
Right.
I mean, the wind obviously blew the EMF down off of a different headstone I set it on. There's definitely something here.
So as you see, I'm using this app now. It's called Ghost Voice. And I was getting good EVPs from it. Oh, I might get another one. It's climbing up. When it climbs up, that's when I get an EVP. Thank you. To whoever is talking, may I get your name? I would I'd like to have your name just for clarification, validation. Am I talking to a Mary? Or am I talking to somebody with the last name of Wellahan? How about James? Now let's see what we got. Okay, we got some more EVPs. There was one I couldn't get. I couldn't understand what it was saying, which is this one. Fated something. I'll have to work on that one to see what it says, but as far as the rest of the EVPs go, which were just 2 more that I got, one is heavily something.
There's a tombstone up there that's got a flag next to it, which represents a fallen hero. And the last name on the tombstone is Heavily.
Really? Then this isn't accurate. Sounds like heavily is here. Heavily is he.
Heavily.
Is he?
They're saying heavily, but it's Heavily is how it's pronounced.
I'll have to come back to that one. I'm just beginning at this. I don't know where it's going to take me. I don't know where it's going to lead, but hopefully someday I'll make it big. And for those of you watching this video, subscribe, please. I got beware again.
Wait, did yours just say beware?
Yes.
Mine just said entire threat.
So I just got an EVP that said beware, and Tracy just got one that said, what did yours say?
Entire threat.
Entire threat.
Yeah, there's obviously something here.
Obviously.
Any skinwalkers present?
I don't think it's a skinwalker.
Well, you never know.
House.
House is another one you got?
Yep, I just got house.
Oh, wow.
Are we in your house?
So we got beware. I'm still trying to figure out what that one says.
It's saying Heavily is here.
No, I think it says heavily Izzy.
I keep hearing.
So I keep hearing heavily Izzy. What's that guy's name? Izzy? Did it say his name?
No, it just
Up
had a
there.
last name, Heavily.
Telepathy?
No, there's a tombstone up there that's got a
The last
flag.
name of heavily, and there's a flag, I guess.
Flags usually represent fallen heroes.
Yep.
And it has the last name Heavily on it. It doesn't say first name at all.
And then this just says heavily something.
Heavily is he?
That's what I'm getting too.
Well, another thing I'm thinking it could be they're probably trying to say is here, and it could probably not be coming through as clear.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll put heavily is here. So
Because, I mean, as you're doing that,
Sounds like- it sounds like the ear tapers off. Heavily is, yeah. Okay, and then the other one that I didn't.
But as you're using that, honey,
The other
you're
one.
supposed to be adjusting the frequency, so some spirits have a harder time on a higher
I
frequency
know. I'm
than
gonna go
others.
down to a lower frequency in a minute. This one though, I can't figure out. I wonder if I switch.
Adjust the speed.
Sounds like it said fainted properly. I'll have to come back to that at home.
Or hated, probably.
No, because I hear F. Alright, so you want me to do a different frequency? Go to a low. We'll do the lowest one. Well, right next to the lowest.
Well, and you gotta also keep switching throughout it.
Yes. Oh, I'm still getting used to this, so. I was getting a lot of activity back here. And God only knows what we're walking on, you know, or who.
Or who, because there could be unmarked graves here too.
Exactly, yeah, there probably is.
Because the way the ground is back here is just like how it is by these headstones up here.
You got the EMF?
Yes, I've been getting spikes right here though.
Let me,
It would spike and then it'll go down to green every once in a while.
let me see. You got it just on?
It's on.
Oh, it is on. You can get it to.
I wasn't able to get it to stay up there. But you better be careful because the wind.
Alright.
But right down here I had it.
Oh, okay. Yep. I didn't even think of that. There's another turkey feather.
Yeah, it seems to be right around where all these turkey feathers are is where we're getting fucking.
Watch your language.
Where we're getting everything.
Are they just random on the ground or?
Yeah, right now they're
on the
random.
ground right now, but the cemetery up there,
Wood
there's
line?
a couple of tombstones knocked over, and in front of them were turkey feathers stuck in the ground, right at the tip of them.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a broken tombstone that was leaning
Makes
up.
me think ritual, but
That's
I haven't.
What I was just gonna say.
I haven't gotten the words ritual at all yet.
Before I go to work, I'll go into the Forest Home Cemetery, and I'll take a picture of that statue that moves.
Yes.
It was the creepiest thing ever. This was, my dad died in 02. It was probably like 04. My mom and I went in there right around Memorial Day to put flowers up on his grave. And she always liked to ride around, you know, to see the different flowers that people put out. And it was pretty close to dusk, and then all of a sudden we drove past that angel, and I don't even remember what she said, but she was trying to crack a joke. And we're driving down the road, the path in the cemetery there.
Sure.
And then the next thing you know, I'm like, Mom, what the hell's behind us? Sure enough, there was that lady on that statue chasing after us. My mom never ever swore, hardly ever, and she never drove fast. Let me clue you, she drove fast and she got us the hell out of that cemetery. She never went back after that at dark. Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
There's a girl I used to work with, her name is Haley, at Angelie's, and her and a couple of her friends were in there at like midnight, and they were probably not being really respectful, and yep, she started chasing them too. So yeah, she moves. If anybody tells you that she doesn't, they haven't seen her, because she moves. It's the creepiest thing ever.
Wow.
Because there's no face. It's just her hair and her body, and she's coming at you. Have you ever been to Chicago?
No.
Okay, so in a little town outside of Chicago, because my cousin moved down there when she was in high school, there's a bar on one side of the road, and then there's a cemetery on the other side. And there's supposed to be a ghost that, well, it's not supposed to be, there is. Her name is Resurrection Mary. So one night, my two cousins, me, and one of their friends were walking down the highway, and we saw this lady in white. And she's just walking down the highway, down the road, and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is she doing out? It's 11 o'clock at night. We were on our way back home. My cousin's like, oh, I'll turn around and go see if she needs a ride. Okay, so we turn around and we go back, and my cousin rolls down her window and asks her if she needs a ride, and she's like, no face, nothing. I'm like, we're leaving. And I'm tapping her on the back of the car. I'm like, on their seat. I'm like, we're leaving.
Dude, if I saw something
it
talk to me with no face, I probably would, I don't know how I would react.
Let me tell you, we got the hell out of there, and I never went back that way. Never again. I'm like, you guys want to drive past that cemetery? You be my guest, not me. Mm-mm.
Wow.
And she's been known to, chase cars, get in cars with people, and crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
Oh,
What?
come on. Every time I try to record it, it fucking goes down to green. God, language.
Gosh darn it.
Sorry.
Is it on even?
Yeah, it is on. It went up to the yellow again, but it dropped down to green every time I try to record it.
Okay, well, it's about time to wrap up our session. I only wanted it to be like an hour long.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to obviously come back again and
Well, yeah, I mean, this
do
is
some more
obviously
investigating.
just the beginning,
Yeah.
I mean,
so it'll get better.
Yeah, right now we're just beginning. I mean, we gotta get some more better equipment than what we got to, and
Where else?
we'll have to
our
pretty
board
much
room.
come back and redo the investigation with some more
Yeah,
equipment.
we'll eventually redo this.
Do some
area.
research into this area. I know the little bit I did research, it was previously like a playground for the trailer park that's right next door. We're gonna end this investigation right now. I gotta do some packing up. If you can, please hit the like button and subscribe, so that way any more content that does come out, you guys can and will be able to see it. Thanks for watching.